right? I could use Z or I for the next. So which is better? I feel like I and then Z makes a more accommodating board state. Because the Z leans into the I, which is kind of like a wall. At this point, I've got a T-shaped hole. S is not going to clear the two lines, so I think S is the wrong choice, even though... Yeah. And then I could do this like this, or I could do this. I feel like this is flatter, even though it covers the garbage hole. Oh. Oh, to the left. ZZ. I have two I's, so I think I to the right. Flat I. Because I have another I to throw to the left. And I feel like with I to the left and then ZL is sort of flat. And then S. And then I do LS, and then I reevaluate to do that middle garbage hole after the LS. Certainly, I have no idea what to do here. S to the right, then T to make a J dependency. And then after the J, I'm not sure. We've got two O pieces, so we have to make a decision on the O placement. I think the next cheese hole, L is the best choice, but L does cover the garbage hole. Maybe I just cycle for the I, because it's only two after the L. Right. So obviously here I do S and Z. But, so what I was talking about is the L is the next one that clears the next garbage hole after this. But it covers the next garbage hole. So maybe just cycle for the I, question mark? But even I isn't the best. I kind of really want to do a J and then I. That's another I dependency. Maybe I just... I have two J's. This Z placement is going to cover the garbage hole. Right? It covers the fourth garbage hole. But I think 4 is far away enough. And then that's obviously an I dependency on the right. and then I, or maybe just T. I think T and L. IO? Question mark? I think I just put the I here, even though it like directly covers the third garbage hole. I plan on cleanly counting to 4, right? IO makes the same exact shape as I in column 3. So here I need to stack to the top of the I. I need to clear the rows at the top of the I. But I need to clear these 2 garbage holes first, right? So I think J has to fill in that column on the right. Ideally, I'd have an O and a Z, but I don't have... Wait, what if I do this? Like this? This is what I'm thinking. Should I? S and Z, and then I'll just not do it. It would have been a lower piece count, but I think it makes the board too jagged. Not worth. That's my eval. T L T L. Wait, I should have done Z. Because then I would have. Well, maybe not. Maybe I made the right choice. T. This is quite bad, right? Maybe I should have made that other choice earlier. ZLT skims cleanly. Yeah, it skims cleanly, I think. But perhaps not the best choice? Or perhaps it is the best choice. If I do this, then I've got a jagged board state. But if I do this, maybe slightly less jagged, question mark? J, throw the O somewhere, and then S. When I get to 50 lines left, I'm not happy with my pace right now. When I get to 50 lines left, I'll check my piece count. It's just so jagged. I could do OOS. At this point, I could do JZ, or I could do IJ. I think I'm just gonna do JZ because I'm tempted to use the Z on the next garbage hole, but it would cover the third garbage hole. Is my thinking. I could fill in this row with this L piece, and then do a T, and then an I, which does cover the fourth garbage hole. But oh well. Right. The only other choice besides using I would be like L and then J, and there's no L and J coming up. Better cover the fourth garbage hole than cover the second garbage hole. And maybe just do an I because it's equal height. And then this is sort of an odd penalty, maybe a question mark. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. No. Yeah, I think Z and then S counts to 4, or counts to 3. O somewhere and then do like a T skim. I think better to do the T skim on the left because that's one garbage row lower. T. I could do T skim like this, or I could do it like this. I think this is better. And then I could do, one thought is I could do this and then I skim, but maybe not. I think I'll just do the I spin. These decisions are hard. What if I do this and then T, S, C? The board state is a little jagged though. Maybe OZ instead of maybe OZ. Does that actually make, yeah, I think, because that way I get to use up the O. Because the O is useless for clearing garbage holes. So it should be used to keep the board flat. Oh man. Oh. So now I have to stack this row, basically. I could do T and then S and then J. I feel like that is the best choice. Wait, that's just wrong. I was thinking S and then J, but J doesn't. So I think I should just do J here instead of S. And then obviously J fits here very nicely, but there is no J, so I should use I. The best piece here would be T. I really want a T. But there's no T. There is no T, and there will be no T. What if I do L and then S spin? Like this. That would certainly be something. The Z would have worked too, but I want to keep the Z. I messed up the finesse though. I'm really not happy with that sequence like in the 70s or 80s. That was just really unclean. Right now this could be really unclean. I need to clear that row. I need a T piece, basically. The T is so far away is the problem. Maybe I just cycle for the T. Oh man, no, this is not good. Just cycling for this T. No. SMH my head. I really wanted that T like half a bag earlier. Right, because it covers the third garbage hole. That L piece, but I just couldn't think of a place to place it. Maybe to the left? I'm not sure. I don't remember the exact board state. I'm not happy. We'll keep going until 50 lines left. We'll keep going. Right now, the board state is pretty jagged by my eval. All I can think of right now is T, and then crap. Crap. I don't like these decisions at all. Z and then S, I guess. Oh man. I rate these. Yeah, my eval is that this is not going well. I could do S-I-T. I don't want to jinx myself, but it feels like it's starting to clean up. I've had like 2 pretty bad sequences so far. So could I can do Z or I could do T. I feel like T is cleaner. Maybe not, because I need the L on the left. Okay, so T and Z like this. I was thinking L to the right, but I just realized I needed to use the L on the left. So the right part is going to be another L dependency. The L is coming in like 5 pieces. Maybe I should just do this. Start accommodating the L. And then I'll just Z and S. And then do I do the O or the L piece on the left? O or L? I'll just go with or J. I'll just go with J. And then T and then L, and then I have to clean up a bit. I'm saying the wrong words. This is S and then L. I really want a T. T is the most obvious next garbage hole solution. Because I really want to fill in that 3 wide. Maybe I should just do this. This is a little awkward, but this could potentially get bad. Because I can do the S piece for the next garbage hole, but then I don't have anything for the second garbage hole, right? I want another S or a T. So I guess the T is 4 away. Or I could do L skim and then Z. Or T. This is my thought. Or I could do this. Yeah, I think Z is better, because then I fit the T on the notch. Okay, at 50, I'm gonna check my piece count. If it's not sub 300 pace, I'm not gonna bother continuing the run. Interesting. It's a color clear at 50. That's quite interesting. Please. Okay, check my pace. Okay, check my pace. How many pieces? 130? So I'm on 260 pace. I guess I'll keep going. 260 pace isn't awful. I kind of expected it to be higher, honestly. So I could do... I'm not sure. I think just I to the left and then JL in the center, and then I guess cycle for the I, which comes fairly soon. Optimally, I think it would be another L piece, because the I does cover the garbage hole. But I think I remains the best choice. In which case I might as well just place this T here, because I need to stack to the top of the I. An S would have also sufficed, but or a J. Okay, so here, I might do a couple skims because a J fits the best, but the J is all the way at the end of the queue. I was thinking I could do a Z skim into S skim, like so. And then L goes to the right, and then I need to fill in the 3 wide area. Yeah, L needs to go to the right. And then I could do T to immediately fill in the 3 wide area. But I think T would make things jagged. So I'm thinking I just do OJS and then TI the next 2 cheese holes. Yeah. Or I could do II. No. T and I. I mean, it does cover the 4th cheese hole, but that's a compromise I'll make. And then I need to, at this point, I need to stack to the top of that eyepiece. I need to count to 3 as cleanly as possible. I could use the S piece, or I could cycle for a T piece, question mark. A T piece would be cleaner, but the S is right here, right now. I'm going for the T piece. Okay, and at this point, I need to stack this area flat. Count to 2. So J and Z. J and Z counts to 2. And then I guess I've opened up that, and I need to do a T. So the problem with using a T here, I think it's my only choice, but it does make things jagged. But I might see a way to clean it up with a J piece and then the L. I'm not sure I see the entire solution, but S and then J and then L, no, and then J. I think J, yeah, J. But then I need to fill in the row. A 3 wide area on the center and a 1 wide gap on the right. So I could do L and Z and then throw I. I'm not sure if it's the cleanest because it's still jagged, but it's like 2 pieces, right? It's the most efficient. And then I here. And then I've got a pretty jagged board. I really want that T. And I guess the T is 3 away, so it's not too bad. And then I've got another jagged area on the right, even afterwards. Which is unfortunate, but it's not the worst, I think. Oh, I misheld. Oh. Ooh. Oof. Okay, that's a mistake for sure. Okay, I'll fill in the thing on the right with the T. That L piece is pretty unfortunate. I'm gonna upstack the right because I'm just cycling for the S piece at this point, even though it covers the 3rd cheese hole. At least it's flat. And then ideally, I'd have a J piece, right? But I don't, so we make compromises. And then I'll fill in the area under the I with like a vertical I tuck. Or I could do 2 O pieces, right? I could do 2 O pieces. I could do 2 O pieces. I think 2 O pieces is cleaner than an I. If I do this, it cleans up parity. It maintains parity. If I do 180, then it creates parity issues. Because. Okay, so I'll count to 1 this, or maybe not. And then I think OL. Okay. The L is the taller part of the OL, so I'll make sure it doesn't cover the 3rd cheese hole. Is my rationale there. Yeah. So this next part accommodates S or T, and I have S would be cleaner, but I have T. And I'll do some skims. I see a vertical I skim with an S. Then I don't know what next. Or I could do Z, S, T. I think horizontal I is the wrong choice. I said vertical earlier, I meant horizontal, but I've chosen to not do that anyways. Regardless, we move on. That, I see a T, I just see a T piece. So maybe don't use the T here, because after that there'll be more T stuff. Maybe just do I and S, or I and Z, and then fill in the T area with the T piece. Again, it does make a little bit of a notch on the right, but we'll deal with that. I think the center part does clean up nicely with T and then S and then J, and then I don't know what to do with that notch on the right. I want another J piece. Question mark? At this point, maybe just do a maybe just do a skim off the top to get rid of that one row. This one Mino is just kind of annoying to deal with. But we're still not dealing with the row below it. Well, the T does fit really, really nicely. After which I think it's best to just use an eyepiece. So I think I'll put the eye and hold, and just throw this piece somewhere. Decisions are hard. I really didn't know where to throw that L piece. I'll do S, hold the J, clear the Z, because I see an SJ thing after the Z skim. It makes the left part clean because it's a clean pattern. But you still have jaggedness on the right. Jaggedness means local parity, means need a clever skim or a T piece. T is a little far away, so maybe look for a clever skim. And I think maybe this S skim does clean up parity. And then I guess use a T piece on the right. And then I gotta fill in a row of 5 columns. So 2 plus 3 is 5. So I could use L and O. The question is, where do I place the S and where do I place the O? L and O, L and O. Me thinks, I think I'll just do this. It's better to put the humps in the center, or at least that's my intuition. So the question is, do I put the Z or the O? I think the Z, or I think the O. I'm not sure I see the entire solution, but S and then T and then the Z fits in. so it does fit. But because I used the T, it is a little jagged. Perhaps if I... No, the other decision wouldn't have cleaned it better. I think I will do an L to the right and then... Right, keep the J and hold, skim with the I. And then do the J. That deals with one thing, but then you have to deal with the next thing. It does seem like it accommodates an L piece really nicely, right? I wonder if I can just throw the O piece on top here, and I can 180 the L. And then tuck something under the O. There are 17 lines left. Tuck an I? Maybe? This feels like a T accommodation here. And then Z. And then we'll reval. I think another Z is best here. So I'll throw the J and S somewhere. Or maybe I just throw an S and S somewhere. Maybe I just do this. It'll cover the third cheese hole, but I can do the first two pretty cleanly with Z and J, and it feels pretty flat. Right? This looks clean. I don't want to jinx myself, but it looks clean. And then I just need to skim that one row. And then I think I have a choice between L and T, but I think L is cleaner. I think L is cleaner. I'm not positive. If I do this with T, I can do the... If I do this with T... No! Oh, my plan doesn't work. I was thinking I and J on the right. Crap. Because I really wanted to... Oh, no, it does work. It does work. I can still throw in the J. It works, it works, it works, it works, it works. And then I think I have a choice between S and T. I think S fits better here, so I'll delay this decision by doing the I first. But because I'm not sure, because the T creates a T thing on the right. Well, I could do O. I could do O and then... Oh no, but there's another S thing. We've committed to that decision regardless. So can I do a clever skim? No, I feel like just cycle for the T. We will just waste like 3 or 4 more pieces while we cycle for the T. Because I was thinking maybe there's a good skim that can blah 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 blah, and no. But still, even so, after this T, it's just not great. An S would have been cleaner. It's just so jagged. When it's jagged, you look for a skim and see if it cleans things up. That's the rule of thumb, but I don't see anything here. This is basically an I dependency, or maybe it can use a J and skim the top? Question mark. I don't know. This doesn't look great. This really doesn't look great. Yeah. I think my best choice here is to just place this L here. Because there's no T. There's no T. I have to look for a skim. Yeah, I have to. There's no choice. The T is just so far away. It's at the end of the queue. I just don't see anything. Right, this L skim does deal with parity, but it still doesn't look clean. Damn. I've got 7 lines left. Bloccfish would literally know the answer right now. I've ruined my board state. I think block the garbage hole. I think just block the third garbage hole. Yeah, block the third garbage hole with 2 O pieces as we cycle for the T, and then use the L. You have to make compromises. We're so close. Use the L, use the T and then the L, and then I don't know what next. It's still not completely clean. We have to stack to the top of the O, right? The next garbage hole is underneath that O, so we have to deal with that. We have to count to 2. We'll throw an O piece right here, and then we need to fill in this 4 wide gap. Column 2, I need to fill with a 1 tall thing, preferably, just optimally. Right? I need an I piece basically, but there's no I piece. Is the problem? Yeah. Oh, I can do an L and Z. That leaves column 2 stacked fine. And then we'll clear that with, I guess, an S piece. We're so close, but I don't see the full solution yet. If this was a T piece, it would be cleaner. Are these puzzles? No, this is a 100-line cheese race. It's random. At at this point, all I see is an L and then I. Right, if I use a J piece to clear the next garbage hole, then I have to... If I use J, then I have to S... It's not the right choice, right? It won't do it. J... S... yeah. I think the only choice is to just cycle for the L and I. Alright, what's my finish? We'll see it in like 20 seconds. Maybe 260? I'm just hoping for 260. New record! 255! X rank!